Hello, hope you're having a good Friday. What is up, guys? And welcome to FPL Today and the FPL Captains and Transfers video, where I try to finalise my transfer for Game Week 11 and also give you the lowdown on the best captains to pick for Game Week 11. So before we do that, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and hit that notification bell for FPL, because it's my birthday and it'd be a nice thing to do. Also, for the record, if for some reason I make a mistake or something is off with the edit, please understand I'm currently working an absolutely ridiculous schedule, and I'm also trying to get a video up whilst preparing for the Wildcat stream that would have happened yesterday when this video goes up. So, putting a lot on my plate, but let's get that content out for you guys. So we start off with looking at my team. Of course, this is from the team selection video, and right now we still have Martinez, Cresswell, Chilwell, Kilman, De Bruyne, Fernandes, Podence, Grealish, Bamford, Calvert-Lewin and Vardy, with of course Grealish being the major issue because of the Newcastle versus Aston Villa postponement. There is also the issue of, will we play Kilman? We could play Lamptey or Taylor instead, and the fact that we have absolutely no playing goalkeeper right now. With that being said, we do have some of the best captaincy options in our starting 11, which is always a plus going into any game week. So let's get on with that part of the video. So we start off from the fourth best all the way to the first best, and the first person we're looking at is Timo Werner, who has Leeds at home for Chelsea. Now, Timo Werner comes in at 9.5 million and has been recently starting to put in the stats and the performances that make him a viable captaincy option. Now, at the beginning of the season, yes, he was very disappointing for a good 4 to 5 game weeks, but finally he's starting to get the big chances, starting to put some goals away and also getting assists. So far in the last 6 game weeks, he's managed to get 4 goals and 2 assists, with 12 shots on goal, 6 on target, 11 from inside the box and 6 big chances. Expected goals at 2.89, with key passes also at 5, big chance created at 2, and expected assists at 1.38. Timo Werner looks a very important part of that Chelsea side right now, especially with the way that a lot of chance creation is coming from the right and Timo Werner is stationed on the left of Tammy Abraham. But he does float around. He has been finding space in behind the lines of other defences. So I really like the look of Timo Werner, especially against the Leeds side that are going to play the way they play no matter which opponents they come up against, and are very unlikely to park the bus. So Timo Werner is a good outside bet for the best captaincy in Game Week 11. The next player we're looking at is Jamie Vardy, who has Sheffield United away. Now, Jamie Vardy is a Sheffield Wednesday boy, so he's looking forward to playing Sheffield United and will want to score his hometown club rivals. He's coming in at 10.2 million, so he is in the premium bracket above 10 million. And he's managed to get 3 goals and 3 assists in the last 6 game weeks. However, a big amount of his chances come from penalties. He has had 7 big chances and 14 shots with 10 on target and 12 from inside the box, with an expected goals of 4.37. And the reason that is so high in comparison to Timo Werner is those penalties. He also has 5 key passes and 2 big chances created, just like Timo, with expected assists at 1.49. However, after a disappointing display against Fulham, will many people want to captain Jamie Vardy, which could make him a good differential. And if Leicester do well in this game, you expect Jamie Vardy to be involved in the goals. So that's why he's a decent captaincy shout if you've got him. And I do have him, but he will unlikely be my captain because we have who I consider 2 of the best options in our side already. And the second best option to look at is Bruno Fernandes with West Ham away. Now, Bruno Fernandes' away form has been brilliant since he joined Man United, and at 10.9 million, he offers goal threat and creativity with 5 goals and 3 assists, 25 shots on goal, 11 on target, 10 from inside the box and 5 big chances. We expected goals at 3.91, which is higher than Timo, and 19 key passes with 5 big chances created, with expected assists significantly higher than both Werner and Vardy at 3.05. So Bruno Fernandes is definitely a good option. However, West Ham have looked very good recently defensively and on the attack, and Man United are a side that can blow hot and cold. So this isn't necessarily an easy game to read, but Bruno Fernandes has been able to get points even when Man United haven't looked that great. And then the best option in my eyes is the one and only Kevin De Bruyne with Fulham at home. Now, potentially there would be other options from the Man City side if Pep Roulette wasn't such a big issue for us FPL managers. But because it is, it seems like Kevin De Bruyne is one of the few players that is, I wouldn't say immune, because there's still the possibility he gets dropped for one game, but likely to feature in the majority of matches for Manchester City. And I think if they're going to give him a rest, they might try and not play him in a game like this, so it could go to your vice-captain, someone like Bruno Fernandes. But there's always the issue of him coming on for 30 minutes. But even in that 30 minutes, he could do something, and he has the fixtures and the quality to make something happen. Now, the underlying stats aren't necessarily as good as Bruno Fernandes because Man City haven't been on form. But now they've got the fixtures, and they did just go and beat Burnley 5-0. Kevin De Bruyne has managed no goals, but has had 17 shots on goal, with 3 on target, 7 from inside the box, with 1 big chance, and expected goals at 1.30. He's also got 4 assists with 12 key passes and 5 big chances created, with expected assists at 2.63. And I think now that they've got that big win under their belt, Man City could this Christmas go on a spree of scoring goals, and hopefully Kevin De Bruyne will be involved with a lot of them, because he is a regular starter for that Man City side. But we also look at their opposition to back up the argument for these captaincy candidates. And we start off with Timo Werner, who comes up against a Leeds United side that have conceded 9 goals and kept 3 clean sheets in the last 6. So that is a good amount of clean sheets, which is a bit of a concern. They've also conceded 63 shots, with 42 coming from inside and 31 being on target, with 15 big chances conceded and expected goals conceded at 10.12. In comparison, Sheffield United, who have Vardy as the person against them, have conceded 10 goals with 0 clean sheets and 100 shots on their goal, 61 from inside the box and 37 on target, with 17 big chances, all numbers worse than Leeds United. Now, expected goals conceded is at 12.33, again higher than Leeds United. And in comparison to West Ham, they are also worse off, because West Ham have conceded 7 goals and kept 2 clean sheets with 72 shots on their goal, 40 from inside the box with 32 being on target, and only 13 big chances better than Leeds and Sheffield United, with expected goals conceded at 10.46, however, which is slightly higher than that of Leeds. And then finally Fulham, who have actually improved defensively. They've only conceded 8 goals, which is better than Leeds and Sheffield United, and have kept 1 clean sheet. However, they've conceded 75 shots on their goal, 48 coming from inside the box and 34 being on target, with 15 big chances conceded and expected goals conceded at 11.02, which is only better than Sheffield United. So Sheffield United are actually the worst team defensively, but Bruno Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne seem the better options because of their form, both away for Bruno Fernandes and De Bruyne at home, and the fact that their sides could get big hauls, whereas Leicester City have just disappointed against Fulham last game week. So now I've picked up the case for Kevin De Bruyne as captain, but also given a shout out to Bruno Fernandes, Jamie Vardy and Timo Werner. What will my transfer be in a game week which has been turned upside down by the postponement of Newcastle versus Aston Villa? And I'm not getting rid of Jack Grealish. Instead, I will most likely, and this isn't set in stone, so do go follow me on Twitter, and also hopefully I'll remember to post it on the community section of my YouTube channel. The transfer I'm going to make is Ollie Burke coming out, and that transfer will be so that Diogo JOTA can come in. Now, yes, Diogo JOTA is, of course, £2.6 million more expensive, but I have 4.4 million in the bank, and the idea would be to drop Podence once Aston Villa are back in the fixtures to someone cheaper. Right now, Podence and Burke have been the issue with my midfield, and I'm quite happy with the rest of it. And I don't want to get rid of Grealish, who I've got quite a lot of value in, the same being said for Martinez. So I may just play without a goalkeeper, but Diogo JOTA, clearly a better option than Ollie Burke, and will hopefully play in Gameweek 11 and give me someone in that Liverpool side for their fixture against Wolves at home. Now, I did say in my team selection video that Mahrez and Son, as well as James Rodriguez, are all considerations, but I think Diogo JOTA is the better pick long term, instead of a 1-week punt, which I think Son and Mahrez would be. And Rodriguez is playing for an Everton side that I don't think are doing as well as they did at the beginning of the season, so I want to see a bit more from him before I consider bringing him into my side. So guys, that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the new video idea, and if you have, please hit that like button, subscribe and hit that notification bell, or just do that because it is my birthday. Also, I want to say thank you guys so much for the support this year. I will probably say it again before New Year's and before Christmas, but it has been absolutely amazing, and we are almost at 17k. It would be amazing to hit that on my actual birthday, but I think we're going to miss it by a couple of days, which is unfortunate. But thank you guys for the support. It's been absolutely amazing. With that being said, I've been JNO. This has been FPL Today, and I need to go to bed. After a Wildcat stream, of course.